Hello everybody, my name is Anthony Williams and I'm excited to share with you today how to take care of your bunny. Most people today will go out and buy a bunny and not realize the actual amount of care that it takes to um, have a bunny. So it's not like having a cat or a dog, it's going to be a lot different. They require much more than a cat or a dog, and you will realize that once I share this stuff with you today. So it's my intention today to show you exactly how to take care of your bunny, what to do, how to pet your bunny, things they eat, um, their temperaments, the cleaning, the bonding, all that stuff we're going to take care of and cover today. So what do you do when you first get your bunny? Well, you have to make sure that when you get a bunny that you have a place for them. You need to have a cage. You need to bunny-proof your room or your house. What I mean by bunny-proofing, I'll show you that here in a bit. You're going to need to get food, shelter, water, place to put your water, the food dishes. There's just a whole bunch of things that you need to get along with getting your bunny. So it's either, first you got to learn the where you're going to put your bunny. So is it going to be a cage, a room, a hutch? It depends on what space you have. So you can decide to leave to get her into a cage or bunny-proof a room. It's if it was up to me, I'd make sure that you bunny-proof a room because cages are so small, they don't have a bunch of room to run, and if you don't have that time to put into it to actually take them and exercise every day, it's best to let them roam. Okay, so now we'll get into the supplies that you need. First and foremost, you're going to need your bedding. Very important. This here is hay. This is 90% of their diet. This is what they're going to be eating mostly. Why it's 90% of their diet is because they have digestive systems that this covers. So this will help their digestive system more than anything else. So it's very important that you get that. Another thing is, of course, pellets. You don't need those. I recommend either way. So if you want your pellets, that's perfect for you. Of course, you want to get something like this. That's your, of course, cat cage. She will not like to be held. She doesn't like to be picked up, held, or anything. So you're going to have to find a way of getting her to the vet or places that she needs to go without really messing with her too much on that. Okay? So now we'll get into exactly the taming and the training. So when you first get a rabbit, it's very important to realize that they're going to be scared. They're going to be afraid of you. It's going to take at least a couple weeks for them to get used to you. Why that is because they're natural prey animals. They're going to be naturally afraid of anything around them. So they're not going to be actually loving you when you first take them home. And that's something to realize because most people go, oh, well, they don't like me. They're trying to bite me, this and that. So they're going to take them back to the shelter, or they're just going to release them out into the wild. In fact, today, there's 4 bunnies in my neighborhood that are running around. They're not wild bunnies. They were actually store-bought bunnies, but somebody released them, and now they're out roaming around somewhere. And they've been that way for a couple weeks. All I'm saying is it's not a good idea because, of course, there's prey out there. We've got owls, and you know owls, they'll go after little prey like that. So it's best to know beforehand so you don't go out there and buy a bunny and then have no place to put your money or take it back or whatnot. So make sure before you buy what you're getting yourself into. Okay. Training your rabbit. What I mean by training is training her to go to the bathroom and murder. So if they go to the bathroom in your house, they're going to leave little pellets. So you want to take those pellets and you want to put them in the litter box where they can smell it, and they'll go and start going to the bathroom in the litter boxes. It's much easier to train them that way if they're fixed, spayed or neutered, because I don't know exactly why that is, but it's a natural thing. So if they are spayed or neutered, it's easier to train. Mine is not spayed or neutered, but she is trained. And how I did that, I don't know. Maybe I'm just natural that way. I'm unsure of it. So let's go ahead and take this time to show you around and actually show you what I mean by bunny proofing your room and the litter boxes and everything else like that. So let's go ahead and take a tour. Okay, so now we're here and we're going to take a tour of some areas that you can see here. So start right here. These are her 2 litter boxes. Now, one has, of course, hay. The other one has the bedding. I like to have both because she likes both. Now, why is there hay in a litter box, you might ask? That is, frankly, because they love eating while they're going to the bathroom. So, that is why it's good to have hay in the litter box. She usually goes pee in here, and she goes poop in here. So it's like she's kind of a weird bunny. We'll just put it that way. This is, of course, a hay bale, to where she can just grab hay off of there when she's going to the bathroom. Of course, over there we have her. That's of course her over there. We have her water dish, which is the orange dish right there that she spilled. The dish right there is for her vegetables. She loves her vegetables. You can see there's a little piece of kale right down there that she can eat. This, of course, is the water bottle as well. So I have a water bottle plus a water dish, just in case. Right here is a pellet tray. When she eats pellets, it just comes pouring out. See on the ground there's lots of pellets there. So basically, over there, that's her hideaway. She loves her hideaway. Now I'll go ahead and show you the basics of, petting your bunny. One more thing I forgot to mention is that this here is your cage. This is my enclosure right here. This is what I mean by bunny proofing your room. These are just outside recreational cages. I just use those to just block off all my cords and everything that she can get to, that she can chew on. So therefore, this is why you want to buy stuff like this, to block off those important things that you don't want her to get to. She will chew on cords. She will mess up your stereos. She likes to chew. Those are what bunnies do. So just make sure that that you enclose whatever spot you're going to put your bunny in. Okay, so now I'm going to show you exactly how to pet your rabbit. You want to make sure that you are, on the back of her head. You don't want to go up here towards there, because she doesn't like that. She only sees all the way around. She can't see right in front of her nose. So if you go up to her that way, she probably most likely will try to bite you. So you want to make sure to pet her on the head. She usually purrs if she likes it enough. That's her little stance, like, get away from me. She doesn't really like to be on film, so to speak. So it's kind of blocked in the corner and she doesn't like it. But anyways, that's basically what you want to do, is you want to make sure that they're calm and collected, that they're not scared of you or anything. So that is the best way to make sure that you take care of your bunny. Here's another thing, that when she's begging, treat, when she's begging, that's how she sits up, and then she wants her treat. That's another good thing about your bunny. That's another thing to look out for. Now you know everything to adopt a bunny, so go out there and adopt.